Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to another episode of John's Crypto Therapy. Once again, I'm happy and glad that you guys have made it to today's episode. I do see the great feedback, so you guys are liking the videos, and most of all, you guys are watching the videos. I really don't care if a lot of people don't like it or whatnot, as long as it affects one person's life and they appreciate the work and they go forward and they want to be traders of any sort. I just want to impact their lives. What I really want to do is make sure you guys get positive feedbacks and see the market in a better view instead of being scared about it, okay? Other than that, guys, we are gonna get right into it. I'm logged in right now and I'm on David Yu's Instagram page. On June 17th, 2021, there's something big that's gonna happen. It's been posted. I just want to click it for you guys. There's not gonna be no volume in it just for copyright purposes, but let's get started. I'm gonna narrate what I'm seeing. This looks pretty cool, guys. I can't wait. I'm not sure what it's gonna be happening, so let's get into this, okay? I love collecting, guys. This is the most important thing. I love it. First appearance, this is gonna be dope. And we all know what the big thing is gonna be. Fingers crossed. And of course, it's gonna be Superman. And that's super big, guys. Superman is coming to the VV platform. That is huge, and that's why I could see why the market rallied up. And more or less, guys, as much as we don't want to see it, the market's moving because of hype, but also fundamentals. And I'm gonna say that for the rest of my life, guys. If you guys can put hype, good news, fundamentals, and support and resistance line, and you understand the markets, guys, you guys are gonna make money non-stop. You guys are gonna be a money printing machine, and I want you guys to be like that, okay? What today we're gonna be talking about, divergence and more of it. I'm gonna do better examples and explain it more, because you know what, some of my students have been messaging me and say, can you please do a better video or elaborate a little bit more, because you know what, they're getting confused a little, not from me itself, but from other YouTubers that have given them informations before, and they're just kind of confused. And guys, people do make mistakes. Of course, I could say something totally wrong and you guys can correct me, and I'm super happy you guys are paying attention, so please keep doing that. I want to learn, and I truly believe no one is perfect. Every day you want to learn something new and honestly grow, guys, and that's what I'm trying to do with this channel. So let's jump back into the charts, guys. This is exciting. Okay, let's get started. All right, once we look at the charts, guys, I have a separate side on my right hand side. We're going to talk about selling positions and buying positions, but these are divergence, guys, and the left hand side right here is where the charts and where we're trading. We're still in two huge sell positions, and I'm massively in profit, guys, massively. Some of my students already took one of their take profits out, and guess what, they're massively in profits. They're really happy. They even wanted to send me some money, and I told them, guys, you took the risk, you took the initiative, it's totally up to you. But remember, the key of this whole thing, and I'm always going to tell you guys this as well, this is not no financial advice. I'm not no finance guy. I'm not here to give you guys advice to tell you what to do with your money. All I could give you is understanding where the markets can go. It's up to you guys to take that step if you want to take that step to do better with your life, okay? But if you guys don't want to trade or anything like that, don't trade, guys. If anything, just listen to it, because this is going to impact you. You will learn something, and that's the key. I don't want to waste your time. I don't want to waste my time, so I want to make sure I can give you good information so you guys can move forward and just love your life and just trade away, okay? So right here, we are looking at the charts, okay? So I am going to take away this trend line because I want to show you some cool, unique things that I do see in this market right now. So let me go to the eraser. Let's get this line out of the way. Boom. It's already out. So let me go to the cross. You know what? Let me go to the arrow. So for the arrow, because we are in two cells, our bias is to the downside. I know why a rally to the upside. I'm going to explain it to you guys why a rally to the upside. I should have seen this a little bit better, but because I'm on the 2 hours, maybe I didn't look at it the right way. But remember, your eyes need to develop into a pattern searching machine. Once your eyes develop into a pattern searching machine, you guys are just going to make non-stop money. That's it, money, guys. And that's the key. I want everybody to be financially free. Even if you love your 9-to-5 job, guys, go to work if that's what you want to do. No one's telling you what to do, but all I could say is if you want to stay home, do the things that you love, and if your job is something you love, of course, go for it. So please don't get mad or disrespected when I say 9-to-5. At the end of the day, do what you love. That's the main part, whatever it is, okay? So right here, we see that we were looking at this market, we had a divergence, and we were talking about it, and I remember telling you guys I wanted to sell the market. Exactly, I wanted to sell the market at 0.0020. Yes, the market did go down, okay guys? But you see this huge candle, that's where we laid off last video, and I said it can end off to a candle like this, to a sell, right? Well, that did not happen. Reasons why: we were looking at the market into a short perspective on where the market was gonna go. When this move did happen, we did say it's gonna go low, right? It did go low right here from this move, but clearly after this candle it kind of consolidated. I know why, and I'm gonna explain it to you guys really easily on where the market's trying to go. It's so simple, and it's so nice for me to explain it to you guys because I do have it right on the right hand side too. I'm gonna explain to you guys why I consider these sells and why I consider these buys. So let's get into that right away so I can show you guys some cool techniques right here. All right, so let me just drag the charts up. Perfect. All right, so these are market moves. These are the RSI. That's why I have the RSI here, and the market moves is on my left hand side, so I can explain both to you guys. Okay, so the market move is making a higher high, guys, and you could clearly see that the trend is going up. Okay, while the RSI is making a lower high, right? This is lower compared to that. That's why I made a lower high, and the market's moving down. Okay, when we have this type of divergence, guys, it is considered a sell. Reasons why: you could see at this point it was already overbought. Okay, it was a lot of more overbought positions at this very moment. Then here the volume became lower. It came dense in shape, so it was smaller, but the move was still higher high. So that's why it was considered a divergence. Because of that, there was a lot of great people that wanted to sell the market. This is where smart money sits, guys. Smart money sits on the tops and the bottoms of positions to run and rally to their sides. They don't sit on opposite sides for them to go against the trend. No one does that. Only retail investors, people like me, when I used to start trading, absolutely, I lost a lot of money. And guys, of course you're gonna lose money. Anyone that will tell you they never lost money, they really didn't feel what the market is, you know? They never really went on their own with their wings and give it a shot. Most likely they had a mentor. Every trade was set for them. Every trade was a trade alert, you know, and a mentor always watched them. For me, you gotta be able to swim. So in order to swim, guys, you just gotta jump in the water and just try it out. And sometimes you will lose money. Okay, so that's why I want to give you key informations today. This is going to be such a great video for you guys to learn. Okay, so this is a trade setup that we did see, which I'm going to be drawing it for you guys, and you guys are going to understand where the market did go and where it wants to go. So once I draw this out, you see right here, guys, we had this position and this one. Okay, so clearly it made a lower high, it went to the lower side. Okay, and right here, guys, we can see that this move made a higher high. So on this chart, we were looking to sell. If I'm not mistaken, I told you guys we were looking to sell. And this is the exact move that it made, guys. So in the market, it went high. Okay, then it went down, then it made a lower high, and you could tell it clearly right here, it clearly made a lower high, and the RSI made a higher high. So clearly from here to this point, it made a higher high. That's why in my eyes, there was a bias of a sell. Yes, the market did go down for a small, shorter period of time. Maybe I missed the move. That's why this big, huge engulfing candle did come into play. Okay, because of this huge engulfing candle came to play, we wanted to be safe, okay? But then we understand the market became into a consolidation phase. So that's nothing to be afraid of. But I should have realized that this move, guys, was actually not a good idea at the very moment. If I really wanted to see it and I wanted to counter trade, this is for people that are experienced. I don't recommend anyone to counter trade. If I did really wanted to look at this, this could have been a great counter trade position to the buy side because I was really biased to the downside, but I'm going to show you why it could have been a great counter trade to the upside. And it's so obvious, but I did miss this. So I'm going to show you guys what I missed and how you guys should read this pattern. Okay. So first of all, I'm going to get the eraser out. Let's erase these moves right here. So this was the previous move that we talked about last time, guys. So this did go down a little, but it wasn't too much because of the huge engulfing candle that pushed to the upside. All right, guys, I cleared the charts for you guys. So let's get started with this. So we are going to get back to the drawing tool. What I should have seen that was forming, and I was kind of oblivious to this forming, and it was such a great form, and I should have took a great buy to this, but I didn't really see it happening because I felt like this market was, in a sense, at this very moment, because of Bitcoin price really low, Ethereum's price getting lower as well, and everything just crashing to the downside. You know, I feel like summertime is where they take a big breath before they do the big push around the October, September, November time. I feel like that's when we're going to see the real highs of those markets. So that's why I'm considering this still being a lower market So I am still looking for the sell, but I should have seen this buy setup. Okay, guys. So once we do get this, we could see that right here at this very moment, I'm going to draw you guys something that's really cool. So at this very moment to this moment, we could see that it made a lower low. We can agree that this is a lower low. So it went all the way to the downside. All right. Once we look at the same thing on the RSI, we can look at this, guys. Tremendously overbought, guys. At this very moment, tremendously overbought. And right here, it was somewhat overbought. So we could clearly see that this is forming towards the up, while this is forming to the down. We can see that this is trying to move to the down while this is moving to the up. Clearly, if I looked at my chart, guys, this was a great buy opportunity, which I have missed. Okay, I have missed this, guys. And yes, sometimes you will miss, but I'm going to tell you why I missed it. Okay, I'm going to tell you exactly why I missed it right after this. Okay, so right here, this is the buy opportunity we see. It bounced off the rejection of this trend line, pushed to the upside, resistance, comes back down, found support, made a lower low, guys. Same move here, lower low. And then right here, it pushed up to the highs. Okay, so it made a higher low. Right here, it made a higher low, guys. Exactly the same thing as this trend line. It found that support and keep pushing to the upside. Remember, this is RSI, this is the market. This exact pattern for the buy was right in front of our faces, which we did not take initiative. Okay, that's why the market exactly, guys, right here pushed to the upside. Why am I still a biased? And I'm always going to tell you guys why I'm still into the sell right now at this very moment. This level was never touched, and because of this level not being touched, guys, 0.0023, I don't think even Superman can break this level if it's not ever going to be touched. Okay, I truly believe, because even with the fact that we do have Superman coming out, this is the kryptonite, guys. I'm sorry to say, this level is a kryptonite. Until this level is broken, I truly believe the market's not going to get to the higher positions, guys. So until my bias to the downside. Now this is why I know why I missed the trade, because there's a great opportunity right now, guys. I'm going to show you right now. So I'm going to delete this for you guys real quick. So clearly, you guys see where I'm trying to do, where I'm trying to find the divergence. I drew this for you guys so it can be easier for you guys to spot as well. I want to show you guys and teach you guys where the buy is. If you really want to take a look at this, guys, please take a picture of this or a screenshot or something, or even with your phone. I really don't care. As long as you guys have it, I want you guys to look back at it. Sometimes don't be afraid to just have a piece of paper beside you guys, and don't worry if people judge you or anything like that, guys. Even if you're trading, just have a whole book with you. As long as you are understanding where the market's gonna go, it's gonna take time to learn all of this, guys. Nothing is given, or nothing is earned, or nothing is learned in a few weeks. Everything takes time. Please remember that. So you see this move that I had that was making right here, it made a higher high, while here it made a lower high. Lower high, higher high. This is why it was so incredible. That same move, I found it, guys, in a bigger pattern. That's amazing. Watch this. So I'm gonna just delete these bad boys. So that pattern, guys, that I was explaining to you guys, this pattern, I looked at it, it made sense. It is going right now. It is happening right now. So in order for me to do that, I want to go to higher time frame. Remember, guys, the higher time frame will show you the bigger picture. So my explanation of the bigger picture works like this, okay? When you're on top of the Eiffel Tower looking down, that's a bigger picture. When you're on the ground of the Eiffel Tower and looking towards the streets, that's a smaller time frame, because you won't really see the further the move. You won't see the distance of the streets. All you'll see is what's in front of you. Do you guys get what I'm trying to say? When you're in the Eiffel Tower, the bigger picture, you can see where the roads are going, the angles and everything like that. When you're in a lower time frame, you're on the ground, guys. And when you're on the ground, you really can't see further than 10, maybe further than 3 blocks or so, right, guys? Because you can't see more streets, you can't see everything. So that's why, in order for you guys to be great traders, please go on the higher time frame, understand where the market's going, go on the lower time frame, and make the positions at that time frame. Okay, so right now we're gonna go to the 4 hours. So let me just click this for you guys. So right now we're on the 4 hours. Let me zoom this out for you guys. Okay, guys, so now we're on the 4 hour chart. You can look up here, it even says 4 hours. So each candlestick is 4 hours. These are Japanese candlesticks. Remember that as well, guys. So the bigger move that we were talking about, you see exactly here, it made a lower high while this made a higher high. I found the same move in a bigger picture. And this is why I'm still believe that these lows are absolutely going to get hit, 0.0016. I'm still biased to the downside. You guys can believe me. You guys don't have to believe me. You guys can believe it's going to go somewhere else right now. I am not ever telling you guys it won't reach $1. I'm not saying anything like that. All I'm saying right now, where the market's trying to move, I am just trying to be realistic right now. I'm not saying it's going to move to $1 in the next month. That is super unrealistic. Right now, 0.0016 is still on my radar, and that's where I am going to pack up all the bags, guys. That's where I'm going to go all out. Those zones are going to be heavy duty for me, and I can't wait because I truly believe from that level, the price will get a little fluctuation of a push to the upside. Well, it could reject to the downside, reasons why a lot of people want to take out profits. So we got to wait and see where the fundamentals lie in that position, okay? So right now, I'm going to draw this out for you guys. Exactly when you guys see, this is making a lower high. So clearly at this very moment, and we're drawing this out for you guys from this moment to this moment, we can totally see that it made a lower high, right guys? Can you guys give me a thumbs up, comment, anything if you guys understand that this made a lower high? Clearly you guys could see it made a lower high, right? The highs became lower high. And then here we can see the market's making a higher high on the RSI. So can we not see that this line, when we go all the way to the bottom, guys, right here to this line over here, all the way to the bottom, what do you guys see now? Look at this, guys. You see that the market's moving higher, so it's making a higher high. So right here, guys, it made a lower high, while here, guys, it made a higher high, a push to the upside. So if this is true to its value, guys, and this is a huge picture, guys, a huge picture. Remember, this is on the 4-hour time frame, and we are looking to the right. What does this defy, guys? What does this say to you guys? All right. You guys need to do some realistic evaluation. What does it say right here, guys? It's a sell. Right here, the market pushed up. It found its whatever high it had to do, went back down. Then when it went back all the way to the top, guys, it formed a lower high, okay? So it formed a lower high. Can we truly see that? It formed a lower high. While when we look at the markets, the same area, the volume was high, but here it was lower than this, right? It was a lower high compared to this. But here it made a higher high. So more volume, less push to the upside. So that means momentum is slowly dying. Exhaustions, a lot of candles, indecision right here, followed by a doji, guys. There, let me zoom this in for you guys. Right here, you see a doji followed by a huge engulfing candle, guys. So this whole move to the upside, guys, was destroyed by another candle. So it's basically saying, you know what? Take the $1. I'm going to make it back right away. So that's what it's saying. The bears had so much force. Watch this, guys. The push was so strong that automatically stopped at a doji and reversed. Now it's indecision at this very moment. Like I said, my bias is still to the downside. It's up to you guys to see it that way. I'm not telling you guys how to see the market. If we are going to see a push to the upside, which I don't mind trading up, I love this coin. I want to see it go to the moon. If it needs to go to the upside, I really need 0.0023-ish area broken. Of course, when it's broken, I need it to be a candle above it. Retest the support and resistance line on the back end and then push to the upside. That's the only way that Superman can be free. And let's get this. Okay, we need to destroy Kryptonite, but if we can't destroy Kryptonite, guys, the market's gonna go down, and so are we. And it's no biggie. Remember, there's no biggie. Why? We are just gonna wait for this level. Make sure your monies are up. Make sure you guys are doing whatever you need to do to get it. And these are levels where I think millionaires and billionaires can be made, especially if you believe in the Ecomi project. All right, other than that, guys, please make sure to comment, like, and subscribe, guys. I want to see a little bit more love, reasons why I want to share this information with more people. And if I can share with more people, guys, it will be more impactful for the Ecomi and the Ecomi and the VV community. And that's what I want to see. I want us to grow together. I want us to do well. Make sure you guys eat. Make sure you guys have a great day. And John out.